Hello friends, today's story is from Kashipur, Uttarakhand. It was around 12 p.m. on October 8, 2019, when Manish Chawla, the owner of a mobile phone showroom in Kashipur, informed the Kashipur Kotwali police about an incident that left them shocked. Manish Chawla reported that a girl named Pinky, who worked at his showroom, had been brutally murdered. As soon as the police received the news of a young woman's murder in broad daylight, Inspector Chandramohan Singh was taken aback. He immediately informed his senior officers and rushed to the crime scene himself. Manish Chawla's mobile showroom was located on Girital Road, just a short distance from the police station. Within a few minutes, Inspector Chandramohan Singh reached the location, where a large crowd had already gathered. Adjacent to the showroom was a storeroom where Pinky's body was found. As soon as Inspector Chandramohan Singh saw the corpse, he surveyed the entire scene. Blood was splattered everywhere, and Pinky's body had multiple deep wounds inflicted by a sharp weapon. At first glance, it appeared that a robbery had also taken place before the murder. Inspector Chandramohan Singh decided to check the CCTV footage from the showroom. However, when he inquired about it, Manish Chawla revealed that the CCTV cameras had been malfunctioning for a few days and had not yet been repaired. Following the report of the incident, SSP Virenderjeet Singh, ASP Jagdish Chandra, CO Manoj Kumar Thakur, and trainee CO Amit Kumar arrived at the scene. During the investigation, it was discovered that the attacker had stabbed Pinky in the abdomen about 8 times. The wounds were clearly visible. Bloodstains on the floor and the showroom counter indicated that Pinky had tried to fight off the assailants with all her strength before succumbing. Following SSP's instructions, a dog squad and a forensic team were called to the scene. However, the dog squad was unable to provide any significant leads. The forensic team collected fingerprint samples from various parts of the showroom. After the preliminary investigation, the police began questioning Manish Chawla. Manish informed the police that around 1:04 p.m., Pinky had called him and said that a customer had come in asking about the price of a power bank. Manish provided her with the rate and told her that he would be reaching the showroom soon. About 20 minutes later, when he arrived at the showroom, he was shocked to find that Pinky had been murdered and nearly 1 lakh worth of mobile phones had been looted. The police were puzzled as to who had committed the murder and why. Given the seriousness of the case, SSP ordered the police officers to solve the case as soon as possible. He also instructed the formation of a special investigation team. The police began searching for CCTV footage from nearby areas but found no cameras installed. They then collected all the necessary evidence from the crime scene and sent Pinky's body for post-mortem. As news of the murder spread throughout the city, more and more people gathered at the crime scene. The incident sparked outrage within the Pahari community. Upon hearing of their daughter's murder, Pinky's father, Manoj Bisht, was devastated and lost his composure. The anger of Pinky's family was directed towards showroom owner Manish Chawla, whom they blamed for the incident. That evening, a large crowd gathered and approached ASP Jagdish Chandra, demanding a swift resolution to the case. Pinky's father directly accused Manish Chawla of being responsible for the murder and insisted on strict action against him. In the complaint submitted to the police, he stated that the showroom lacked proper security measures, and even the CCTV cameras had been removed. Pinky had often expressed concerns about her safety while working there. She had told her family multiple times that the showroom owner had removed all CCTV cameras, making her feel unsafe. She had wanted to quit her job, but Manish Chawla had not allowed her to leave. Her family suspected that he was involved in her murder. Due to mounting pressure, the SP ordered a case to be registered based on the complaint. Meanwhile, former president of the Yuva Pahari Mahasabha, Pushkar Singh Bisht, announced that a candle march would be held the following evening at 5:30 p.m. from the municipal corporation to Subhash Chowk to demand justice for Pinky and a speedy investigation. The next morning, as planned, various social organizations took to the streets. Within moments, a large crowd had gathered, causing heavy congestion. The overwhelming public response worried the police administration, especially since Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat was scheduled to visit Kashipur the next day. The ongoing protest and traffic jams added to the administration's concerns. To manage the situation, SSP Virenderjeet Singh, ASP Jagdish Chandra, CO Manoj Thakur, Trainee CO Amit Kumar, Dipshika Agarwal, Inspector Chandramohan Singh, Kunda Police Station in charge Rajesh Yadav, and ITI Police Station in charge Kuldeep Singh Adhikari, along with other senior officers, rushed to the scene. They attempted to pacify and reason with the angry crowd. In protest against Pinky's murder, hundreds of citizens and degree college students marched to Maharana Pratap Chowk. A mourning assembly was then organized, where Pinky was honored with tributes. During this gathering, people demanded the immediate arrest of the culprits. Pahari Mahasabha officials urged the government to provide 10 lakh in compensation to the victim's family and a government job to one of the family members. Meanwhile, as Pinky's post-mortem was being conducted, public anger continued to rise. A massive crowd gathered outside the post-mortem house, and tensions escalated further, until the case was solved and the victim's family announced that they would not perform the last rites of the body until compensation was provided. The crowd began chanting slogans, accusing the police of negligence, and gradually started moving towards Chima Chowk. Upon reaching there, the crowd created a massive uproar. Police officials tried to pacify them, but the people refused to listen. Eventually, the SDM assured them that the case would be solved within 48 hours. Only after this assurance was the blockade removed. However, considering the tense situation, the police remained on high alert until the victim's last rites were completed. After the blockade was lifted, the protesters reached the post-mortem house, accompanied by the police. Once the post-mortem was completed, the victim's family directly took the body to the cremation ground and performed the last rites. After the cremation, the police finally breathed a sigh of relief. The victim, Pinky, was the daughter of Manoj Bisht, whose ancestral home was in Dumakot village, Puri Garhwal district, Uttarakhand. The family consisted of 5 members, husband, wife, and their 3 children. Among them were 2 daughters, and the youngest was a son named Praveen Kumar. Due to financial struggles, Pinky decided to take responsibility for her family and started working. About 2 years ago, she moved to Kashipur with her younger brother Praveen in search of employment. Their aunt, Asha Rawat, lived in Sainik Colony, Kashipur, and helped them find accommodation. With her assistance, Pinky and Praveen rented a room at Chandan Singh Bisht's house on RK Puram, Manpur Road. While living in Kashipur, Pinky got a job at Manish Chawla's mobile phone showroom on Girital Road, where she worked alone. Just a day before the incident, Pinky's father, Manoj Bisht, had also come to Kashipur to buy medicine and was staying at his sister Asha Rawat's house. However, he had no idea that the next day his daughter would face such a tragic fate. On October 18, 2019, at around 3:30 p.m., Pinky's other aunt, Meena, who lived in Faridabad, called her on her mobile. However, a police officer, Chandramohan Singh, answered the call and informed Meena that Pinky had been murdered. Shocked, Meena immediately called her sister Asha Rawat in Kashipur and shared the devastating news. When Manoj Bisht learned about his daughter's murder, he was in deep shock and his health deteriorated. Late Saturday evening, former Uttarakhand Chief Minister Harish Rawat visited the victim's family. He consoled them and assured them that the criminals would be arrested soon. He also promised that the government would provide financial assistance to the victim's family and that efforts would be made to secure a government job for Pinky's brother, Praveen. Harish Rawat spoke directly with DGP Ashok Kumar over the phone, emphasizing the seriousness of the case. Following this, the police administration intensified efforts to track down the killers. Pinky was at an age where young people could be easily influenced, a common occurrence. The police suspected that her murder might be linked to a relationship with a young man. To investigate this possibility, they retrieved and thoroughly examined Pinky's mobile phone call records. However, no solid leads emerged that could solve the murder mystery. To crack the high-profile case, IG Ashok Kumar instructed SSP Virenderjeet Singh to form 6 police teams under the leadership of ASP Jagdish Chandra. These teams included 1 CO, 2 trainee COs, 2 inspectors, 1 SO, 9 sub-inspectors, and 50 constables. Additionally, STF and SOG teams were also deployed to get to the root of the case. The police administration put in its best efforts to solve the murder mystery. They worked tirelessly, day and night, for 5 consecutive days, investigating various areas of the city. Extracting dump data from the mobile towers, police officers in plain clothes patrolled the city on bikes, searching for suspects. ESP Jagdish Chandra, CO Manoj Thakur, and Kotwal Chandramohan Singh, along with other officials, examined CCTV footage at various locations. The police presence increased significantly, especially on Bajpur Road, Moradabad, and Ramnagar Road. During the investigation, the police scrutinized around 5 suspicious mobile numbers. Additionally, they gathered footage from nearly 300 CCTV cameras installed in different city wards. While analyzing the footage, the police spotted a suspicious bike. They attempted to identify its owner, but a major challenge arose. The bike's number was incomplete. To trace the bike's owner, the police put in a lot of effort. They created 3 possible series of the missing number and extracted details of the corresponding owners. Gradually, the investigation started yielding results. Eventually, based on CCTV footage and further inquiries, the police traced the bike with registration number UK18J0431 and located its owner. The bike was registered in the name of Manoj, alias Monty, a resident of Kachnagazi. When the police arrived at his house, he panicked. His hands and feet trembled, and he was utterly confused about why the police were questioning him. During interrogation, Monty revealed that his bike was taken by Gaurav, a resident of Manpur Datta village in the Bhagatpur police station area of Moradabad. He further disclosed that Gaurav was his relative. On October 18th, Gaurav visited him with another young man. That same day, Gaurav borrowed his bike. However, when they returned an hour later, their clothes were stained with blood. Seeing them in such a state, Monty's brother, Vinod alias Dumpy, got scared and immediately dropped them off at their village, Manpur Datta. Upon receiving this information, the police detained both Manoj and his brother Vinod. Subsequently, they were taken to Manpur Datta, where the police apprehended Gaurav and his friend Rohit. As Manoj and Vinod were seated in the police jeep, Gaurav and Rohit realized that denying their involvement was futile, as the two had likely disclosed everything. The police team brought all 4 accused to Kashipur police station, where they were subjected to rigorous interrogation. Under pressure, none of them could maintain their innocence. Eventually, all 4 confessed to their crime. They admitted to killing Pinky during a mobile phone robbery. Based on their confession, the police recovered the knife used in the murder, 10 expensive mobile phones stolen from the showroom, and blood-stained clothes. What they revealed next was horrifying and chilling, shocking even the police officers. They disclosed that Gaurav played a crucial role in executing this heinous crime. Gaurav Kumar, a resident of Bhagatpur, Moradabad, was a second-year BCom student. Though he was serious about his studies, he also had an obsession with expensive mobile phones. To fulfill his desire, he was willing to do any job without hesitation. 6 months before committing this crime, he worked day and night as a painter and used his earnings to buy a costly mobile phone. However, just a month later he lost it, which deeply affected him. He did not have enough money to buy another Android phone. Meanwhile, he was attending coaching classes in Kashipur for a government job, and during his visits, he frequently noticed a mobile phone showroom owned by Manish Chawla on Girital Road. He often saw a girl sitting alone in the store and even inquired about the prices of some mobile phones. Upon discovering that the showroom sold high-end phones, he devised a plan to rob it. He shared his plan with 2 of his coaching classmates, and on October 17th, they all went to survey the showroom. However, his friends backed out, refusing to be part of the crime. Undeterred, Gaurav involved a local boy from his village, Kishore Kumar, a 10th grade student with an aggressive personality. On October 18th, Kishore left home carrying a school bag, but instead of going to school, he met Gaurav in Kashipur. He had already hidden a knife in his bag. On the way, they encountered Rohit, who worked in a religious singing group. Rohit, too, wanted an expensive mobile phone but lacked the money. Gaurav lured him into joining the plan by promising him a costly phone. According to their plan, they reached the showroom when Pinky was alone. Gaurav asked her to show some expensive mobile phones and power banks. Then he requested a glass of water. As Pinky bent down to pour water from the cooler, Gaurav sprayed a sedative on her. However, she did not lose consciousness entirely and started screaming. Kishore then covered her mouth, trying to silence her. As she struggled to free herself, Rohit stabbed her with a knife. Even after she fell to the ground, Rohit continued stabbing her until she died. After committing the brutal murder, they quickly filled their bag with expensive mobile phones and fled. However, after an intense investigation, the police finally caught them. All four were arrested and presented in court, where they were sent to jail. Friends, the purpose of sharing this incident is to make you aware and alert, not to create fear or panic. We hope this information proves useful. Please share your thoughts in the comments and let us know where you are watching this video from. If you found this information valuable, please like and share it so others can also stay cautious. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so to receive more important updates like this. Thank you.